and welcome to another edition of Garden Story Hour. I'm your hostess, Carol Michael, here at May Dreams Gardens. I'm waiting for the fog to burn off, so I thought I'd bring you another story. This time we're reading from Homegrown and Handpicked, the second book of my trilogy of gardening humor. And so I thought, what should I read? And I thought I will read chapter 8, Going Steady in the Spring with Pansies and Violas. So sit back, relax, close your eyes, and dream of these wonderful flowers. Every spring, I renew my love affair with pansies and violas. They are universal flowers. No matter where you garden, there is a season or two for growing pansies and violas. In my garden, I plant pansies and violas both in early spring and early fall. They are like bookends to keep the beginning and end of a growing season upright with summer in between. I used to cruise around all the garden centers and big box stores in early spring looking for pansies and violas so I could buy the first ones put out for sale. I'd peer behind the fences of the big box store garden centers to see if they were still using their outdoor patios as extra storerooms or if they had cleared out enough room to set up a little table of pansies and violas. Eventually, I was able to stop cruising when I found a local grower who always had pansies and violas for sale early in the spring. No more driving around from one big box store to another hoping to score some flowers. I'm going steady with my grower now, so I don't need those other places. My grower has strict instructions to call or email me or send me a message on Facebook as soon as the first pansies and violas are ready to sell. She knows she shouldn't sell them to anyone else until I've come by and purchased the ones I want. That's what good growers do when you go steady with them. Sometimes I think it would save time and money to overwinter potted up pansies and violas so the same ones blooming in the fall are blooming again in the spring. Maybe it would be nice if I could get them to survive the heat of summer with a fresh blush of bloom once cooler weather arrived. Then I realized I don't want my spring pansies to look like my fall pansies. In the fall, I want my pansies and violas to be brooding, mysterious, and fall-like in shades of dark purple, magenta, orange, and golden yellow. They should match Halloween decorations and mix in with the browns of the Thanksgiving garden. In the spring, I want my pansies to be dancing and happy and jumping for joy in the pastel colors of Easter, including white, pink, violet, and purple, with a soft, buttery yellow for accent and a bright yellow for pop. Fortunately, Mother Nature takes matters into her own hands to resolve my pansy and viola seasonal color conflict conundrum for me. Even if I try to keep fall pansies and violas growing through the winter, by spring the scraggly survivors are ready, even begging to be taken to the compost pile. Fine by me. That empties the containers for a fresh bunch of spring pansies and violas, because it isn't those actual flowers I'm going steady with. It's the grower, and we've got a date for early spring. I hope you enjoyed that reading from Homegrown and Handpicked, A Year in a Gardening Life. My grower has graciously provided me with violas and pansies that I purchased on March the 1st, and they are outside in their containers and blooming marvelously even in this chilly weather. They are certainly a flower worth having. So shout out to Courtney and Dana and Bethany and everybody else at Courts Yard and Greenhouse for being my steady local grower. I hope to see you soon because I'm gonna need some more flowers. Bye now.